Somebody that went viral over this past weekend, and it was a pretty girl. Pretty girl. When I went to her Instagram and her TikTok, because I always like to source out the original video instead of people that steal somebody else's video and act like they came up with it. I hate that. That's one thing that I absolutely hate. I don't like when people take other people's videos and other people's content and then they post it on their own Instagram or their own TikTok as though it's theirs. Give the people credit that actually are saying or doing, or at least link back to them or something like that. Stop stealing other people's content for views and visibility and then trying to get your numbers up that's not original to you. If you're not reacting to something, if you're not giving additional context, if it's not significantly transformed to where you're actually then adding value into the conversation that was already being had, and then also, again, making sure that you cite your sources. Stop stealing other people's content and acting like it's yours, putting a whole nother caption over it, and then acting like you know the chick. That's not your content. Tell the people that's not your content. Or at least get some credit and link to them. You know what? Honestly, I see my content all over the place and people be acting like it's theirs. It's like, yo, at least tag me in it. At least tag me in it. Good God. Come on, man. All right, so let me go ahead and bring this up. Baby girl, her name is Sexyy, I believe. She went into what's going on in the school systems.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22.
Shout out to the Dalton. Hold on, before we continue on with this. Shout out to the Dalton trustees. Hey, hit me up. Email me. Anton Daniels 413 at gmail.com. Anton Daniels 413 at gmail.com. I would love to have you guys on the show this week, next week, whenever it is that you guys want to give me some insight. I appreciate you guys for continuing to tune into the show. Shout out to the Dalton trustees in the building. Y'all email me. All right, let's continue over with the show.
Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today, I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it.
I see somebody in the chat, they said, but they 5 though. I see somebody else in the chat that says, oh, you can't handle 10 kids? She's clearly explaining to you, for example, how she just illustrated how she had a conversation with the mother and the mother went off on her because her child is trash. When I see stuff like that, and this is one of the reasons why I like to do it live, because I want to see y'all sentiment. That it gives y'all an opportunity not to read somebody else's comment and then be able to form your opinion based off of that. I get to see it in real time, right? Y'all are trash parents. Forget her fingernails. Forget how long her nails is. She's talking about something that's meaningful. She's talking about children that have no home training, and then it makes it difficult for them to be able to treat. Y'all focused on the wrong things. Y'all focused on the wrong things. Y'all so busy trying to point out what's wrong with somebody instead of paying attention to the message. The biggest problem that we have in our society today is the fact that there are no real parents. There are too many fatherless homes. Too many women are having children with men that are not going to be in a household with them. When I keep telling y'all and having conversations with y'all about the importance of two-parent homes, you keep telling me about how it is that it's good and that it's going to be okay and that you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. Well, your children are the ones that didn't pay the price of your stupid decisions because y'all focusing on the wrong things. If she can't even go to the parents, let me tell you something, bro. If my daughter's teacher got to come to me or come to her mother, or if her mother have to escalate it up to me, that something happened to where my daughter is unruly or out of order or making it difficult for the teacher to do their job, me and her gonna have a hard conversation. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what hard conversation means. We gonna have a very, very hard conversation when she get home. Because the teachers are not there to be over-glorified babysitters. They're there to teach. My daughter was so good at 5 years old. She used to get all kind of stars on her head. And oh my God, she's such a good person. She's such a great helper. What's wrong with y'all? Ain't nobody there to fix your bad kids. It gets worse. Let's continue.
What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Sexyy. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
When somebody else is more passionate about your children than you, then you know we have a real, real problem in our society. When somebody else heartstrings and they're more passionate about your children than you are, we have a huge, huge problem. And then y'all sit here and y'all have conversations with me and you keep saying, oh, rap music is not bad. It doesn't influence us. It doesn't affect how we gonna do things. Your 5-year-old daughters, little girls, are looking up to Booty Hole Brown, Pound Town, Sexyy. They get it from you. Everything that we do in this lifetime is a learned behavior. Everything, listen, these are the same women that's going to have a YouTube platform 15 years from now. They're going to be 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 years old, and they're going to be twisting their neck, clacking their nails with BBLs, butterfly eyelashes, and God knows what the new thing is going to be then. And they're going to be having conversations and telling you and instructing you and giving you, and they're going to be going off on your sons about dating advice, and they're going to be telling you that they life coaches and book a session. They're going to be going off on y'all and telling y'all book a session and send a super chat. And they're going to be telling y'all what they 5 little bad kids running around about how men ain't no good. Holding men accountable. And you think that the teachers are the ones that's supposed to fix the students instead of the parents parenting the kids so that they can actually do what they're supposed to do when they get to school. Reading super chat shortly.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance. You guys' daughters are twerking at 5. 5. Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries? Where's the help? Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. You guys are hurting them. I come every day dressed, ready to go, and I'm in school too. I'm in college. I mean, I put bows in my hair. I'm wearing leotards. I'm trying to get them interested in like proper things for their age, and you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music. Why is you guys' 5-year-old's daughter singing Pound Town?
Hey, 5-year-olds twerking is crazy. 5-year-olds twerking is insane. 5-year-olds twerking is crazy. What do you know at 5? What do you know at 5? All you know is whatever is happening in your household at 5 years old. 5-year-olds that know how to twerk is crazy. That's insane. I don't even think I've ever seen my daughter dance before. Jesus Christ.
And it's just really, it's upsetting. And I feel so bad. And I've watched different techniques, soft skills, soft parenting, gentle parenting.
Reading super chat shortly.
I don't yell. I'll say, hey, let's regroup. If you guys need 5 minutes, let's do some breathing. Your kids are telling me to shut up. You guys' kids are saying, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. You're not my mom.
That is a learned behavior. For a kid to tell an adult to shut up, that's a 100% a learned behavior. This is not the first time that they doing it. This is something that they do on the regular. A 5-year-old knowing how to, you shouldn't even know how that come out of your mouth because you ain't had no experiences outside of what your parents are showing you or listening to or what you're seeing as an example within your own environment, family, and household. All you know is what's in the house. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. How do you know to say shut up to an adult? That's crazy to me, bro.
They're putting they're hitting each other and hitting other kids. You address the parent. The parents are telling you, you don't tell my daughter what to do. It's not that bad. Well, at least she was in the class. At least. It's all these excuses.
Yep.
Y'all come in and you're more worried about what's going on your Instagram and TikTok feed versus being a parent. Be a fucking parent. You guys are horrible fucking parents. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but this generation of some of the mom, not all, but
no, call it out. Call it out. Call it out. Call it what it is. They more concerned with TikTok and what's on their feed than they are of what's happening with their own children. They don't care about anything or anyone except for what makes them feel good. And the children are the ones that suffer as a result of it because they didn't even ask to be here. Call it out. Call it for what it is. Because we tired of mincing words. We tired of playing games. We tired of sitting here playing along with whatever it is, go along, get along sisterhood is. And before we start pointing the finger at anybody else, saying that is their fault, is this fault, systematic, whatever, Nobody told you anything other than whatever it is that's happening inside of your household. So if your child is raised to be a certain way, stop blaming it on Black Lives Matter. Stop blaming it on the police. Stop blaming it on the political system. Stop blaming it on your hood. You are the culprit. You are 100% responsible for your children stealing mine's hubcaps. That's a fact. Call it out. Just address it for what it is. Let's just get all our chips on the table so we can address it for what it really is. This is nonsense.
Majority that I've dealt with kids that are between the ages of 5 and 4 and 3, you guys don't parent your children at all. They have no basic comprehension skills. They can't sit still. No attention span. They're hitting people. They can't talk. They can't communicate. They don't even know how to say, like, I want to go to the bathroom. If you ask them a question,
but they know how to say shut up and I want to listen to Pound Town now.
They're rude, nasty, horrible attitudes at 5, and they want to hear Pound Town. What are you guys doing with your kids? What are you guys literally doing with your kids? Because I have never in my life experienced something so horrible. I literally don't even want to teach ballet to you guys' kids anymore because they are so hard to work and deal with. And I literally see why the teachers are quitting and your kids are getting expelled and kicked out, because it's no way, it is literally no way that this is happening. And you guys don't see any issue with it. I tell you, your kid hit someone and you're saying, well, what the fuck did the little bitch do to my daughter to make her want to hit?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. I'm glad I only had one. I'm glad I only had one. Y'all would not believe. Y'all would not believe. As good as a school, considering that what's going on in society today, as good as a school that my daughter goes to, the conversations that me and my wife are currently having with regard to her, you would not believe it.
Hello?
Hey, you busy?
No.
You know I'm on a live stream, right?
Yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
With regard to Leslie and schooling, what have we been discussing as far as whether she should go or not?
She should go in school or go online, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going online.
Homeschooling?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. It's insane. What did the little B do in order for my 5-year-old to put their hands on them in the first place? These is little girls. These is little girls. Whew. Let me get the rest of this video played.
Hit. Nothing. Literally nothing. Your daughter just decides she wants to put her hands on people and you don't correct her. You're yelling at me, asking me, why does she feel like she wants to hit? What parenting is happening? You guys are worried about seafood boils and dates and fucking like
Facts.
Partying and being a hot mom. You guys are shitty moms and it needs a change. Stop listening to Sexyy Red around your children. Talk to your kid, interact with them, teach them, listen to them, teach them to respect authority. Don't say you don't have to listen to anyone unless they're me. Your kids are so horrible and hard to deal with, and I'm blaming the parents because they have horrible guidance. And it needs to be a change. And I'm asking, can somebody's mom stitch me and say like what the holdup is? What is the issue? Why are you listening to raunchy music around your kids? Why is it that you have to deal with certain people and be rude about it? Why can nobody correct your kid or help them get on a better track? And why do you guys approve and applaud bad behavior? Why? Because I'm telling you, all the teachers that are good and have genuine interest in building your kid, I want to help them. I want to help these little girls realize that they are precious, that they have purpose, that they're beautiful, that they're smart and intelligent, and that they can be somebody. Not
You can't want it more for them than they want it for themselves, than the parents want it for them. That's the problem with good people. Let me let the rest of this play, and then I'm gonna give my final thoughts on this.
I don't want to see little 5-year-olds trying to twerk to Pound Town. And you guys think that it's cute. And I'm coming on here because it needs to be a change. So please tell me, as an educator, a teacher, and I'm just a ballet teacher. I'm not a regular trained institutional teacher. I'm teaching 5-year-olds ballet, and these are all the problems starting now, and it's no change happening. So what needs to be done and happen to fix this issue? Please, somebody tell me, somebody make it make sense, because I'm telling you, I'm this close to quitting and saying I'd never want to work with people's kids again, because this has been the most horrible experience. I've never dealt with an experience like this. Listening to raunchy music around your kids needs to stop. Applauding bad behavior needs to stop. Not giving your kid your attention but throwing an iPad at them or a tablet because you don't want to parent needs to stop.
I think we got the point. I think we heard enough. Smoking weed around your children need to stop. Them not having, let me add on, them not having a father in a household and that you chose to have a child with a man that you knew wasn't going to be there needs to stop. Being around ghetto people and being ghetto yourself and not having a clean household needs to stop. BBLs need to stop. Dressing naked needs to stop. Being their friends instead of their parents needs to stop. This trash culture that we celebrate the most needs to stop. Not having a 2-parent household and being married before you have sex or carry need to stop. So much need to stop, but we have babies raising babies, and now so many people actually is against the thing that I think makes the most sense, and they trying to debate with me about how it is that you need to move a little bit differently when it comes to taking care of business in your household. Needs to stop.